Getting to yes can be a challenge. There are times when establishing rapport with a customer can seem like an uphill battle. By the time you figure out how to connect with the customer, you might have lost the sale. But it can help to use a system that'll help you quickly identify what kind of person you're dealing with. Now sure, every person's different, we're all unique, everyone is special. But it can be useful to think of people in terms of 4 general decision-making styles, 4 different patterns. Most people have a favorite pattern, a way that they like to use to make a decision, and if you can figure out what way they like to use, then you can really communicate with them. For instance, say on a call ahead the customer sounds a little rushed. She's speaking in short sentences, almost a little blunt. Chances are she's a director. If you make a point of arriving exactly on time, be absolutely professional, no chit-chat, then chances are you'll do that job. Hands down, no objections from her. Now it sounds simple, like something you do without even thinking about it, and it probably is something you do naturally. But when you make an effort to think about it every time, you'll establish better rapport with your customer. That means fewer cancellations and an easier time upselling. And yes, you're still using REAP, absolutely. It's just that for every stage you'll speak to your customer in a way that they like to be spoken to. It's matching your customer, what you know to do anyway, but taking it to the next level. Once you've figured out what style your customer prefers, then you'll create rapport with them according to that style. You'll change how you establish value depending on the person's style, because different people will value different parts of our service. Even the way you present the estimate, ask for the job, and thank the customer at the end will change slightly depending on who you're talking to. First though, you've got to get good at figuring out who you're talking to. So let's go through it. Let's look at the 4 types and how you can spot them. Then in the other modules on JunkU, you can practice how you deal with each of them on a one-to-one basis during every step of REAP. Okay, so here are the types: director, thinker, socializer, and relator. The director is all business. They're on a tight schedule and they only deal in facts. No opinions, no emotions, just proof. And they're a little in your face. The thinker is similar. They make decisions according to facts too, but thinkers are quieter and they don't like to be rushed. They really need to weigh all the options carefully in a calm and organized manner. Now, socializers are completely different. They'll go by their gut and whether they like you or not. They're really good at making decisions on their feet, and they've got a story for every situation. Life to them is fast and it's fun, and they live it that way. Relators, on the other hand, take things a little slower. They'll also decide based on whether they like you or not, but they don't trust people who are too slick. And if they don't trust you, they just won't buy what you're selling. They're really impressed by people who listen to their concerns, because they're usually the ones who listen to other people's problems. So you can split the 4 types up 2 ways. The 2 who decide based on facts and logic, and the 2 who decide based on how they feel about you. Or the 2 who are extroverted and make decisions quickly, and the 2 who are quieter and take a little longer to figure out what they're going to do. That means to figure out what type of person you're dealing with, you've got to ask yourself 2 questions. 1. Is this person task-oriented and serious, or more focused on positive experiences and relationships with people? And 2, is this person assertive and decides quickly, or almost seems a bit shy and wants to think things over before speaking? This is Peter. When you called him up and said that you were on your way, he practically interrupted you with laughter and said, "Get here when you get here. It's a hot day, I'll be in the backyard." So to answer question 1, he's obviously not really focused on the task of having his junk taken away, so he's one of these two. And to answer question 2, he doesn't sound very shy, so he must be a socializer. You're upbeat, fun, and joke around with this guy a little during every step of REAP, and the sale is made. Really, it's that simple. It's that simple, and it works.